Good day, everyone. So I thought I'd talk about cordyceps because it's like like I actually tried it again this past um, about a week ago. Just for fun. I was like, for some reason I decided to try cordyceps, and I don't really know why I did that. More or less, just probably just for fun. And it turns out I'm probably going to continue taking that supplement because it's been beneficial in various ways, in various ways that I wasn't actually expecting. And so, I'm actually kind of happy that I started that again. And so, there's actually quite a few benefits um, that are apparent with cordyceps. Um, but there's a few that I was um, concerned. One in particular that I wasn't anticipating, and that was that it's kind of helped me a bit with sleep, and I've kind of been um, I've been able to fall asleep more quickly and stay asleep throughout the course of the night, and so it's been helpful with that quite a bit. I still take one med to help me sleep, but this thing has been surprisingly helpful with that, and so for that reason alone, I'm probably gonna continue on that one. But it also kind of gives it a little bit of an energy boost, and maybe a little bit of increase in athletic performance. Um, and another reason I thought I might try that is like potentially inhibit a certain cancer cell growth. I thought that might be a good reason to take or at least try that. Um, Funny, I'll go over some of the things that so there's a Healthline article, there's an AI article or AI description of cordyceps, and then there's another article I can go over from a different BBC Good Food, and then I'll just go over Amazon to show you where I buy these things, where you can acquire cordyceps. Anyway, so this is this is somebody from Healthline. The most recent update was October 15th, 2024, and 6 benefits of cordyceps, all backed by science. Cordyceps is a genus of parasitic fungi that grows on insect larvae. It contains various components that may be beneficial to your health in various ways. However, more research on humans is needed to confirm this. When these fungi attack their host, they replace its tissue and sprout long, slender stems that grow outside the host's body. For centuries, traditional Chinese medicine has used the remains of insects and fungi to treat fatigue, sickness, kidney disease, and low sex drive. Supplements and products containing cordyceps extract have become increasingly popular due to their many purported health benefits. Of the approximately 700 species of cordyceps discovered, 2 have become the focus of health research: Cordyceps sinensis and Cordyceps militaris. However, much of this research is limited to animal and lab studies, so health experts currently can't draw conclusions about their effects on people. However, their health benefits are promising. This article highlights 6 potential benefits of cordyceps based on science. So to me, that's kind of suggesting that we should study cordyceps more, or at least according to this author. Um, One benefit of exercise: cordyceps may help increase the production of the molecule adenosine triphosphate (ATP), which is essential for delivering energy to the muscles. This may improve the way your body uses oxygen, especially during exercise. For example, in a 2024 study, 14 young adults were given either a placebo or 1 gram of cordyceps before a high-intensity interval exercise session. The researchers found that those who took cordyceps had less muscle damage and faster cell repair, allowing for quicker recovery. I might not know. I read the whole thing, but I'll just kind of go over the highlights. Aging and skin. Cordyceps contains polyphenols, which can act as antioxidants or help boost antioxidant activity. Antioxidants are molecules that fight cell damage by neutralizing free radicals, which can otherwise contribute to disease and aging. A 2024 study that analyzed Cordyceps extract in a test tube and then tested it in a clinical trial with 40 human participants found that the fungus may have adaptogenic properties, meaning it may help the body cope better with stress. The extract also appeared to have antioxidant properties and increase the production of collagen in the skin. So again, more research needed to confirm that. Cancer. Cordyceps' potential to slow tumor growth has generated significant interest in recent years. In test tube studies, Cordyceps has been shown to inhibit the growth of many types of human cancer cells, including lung, colon, skin, and liver cancers. Studies in mice have shown that Cordyceps may have anti-tumor effects on leukemia, breast cancer, and lung cancer. Again, we need more studies. According to the author, diabetes and cholesterol. Research from 2018 on mice with diabetes suggests that Cordyceps may help decrease blood sugar and lipid levels. This suggests that Cordyceps may be helpful in treating conditions like diabetes or atherosclerosis, which is a buildup of fat and cholesterol in the arteries. Need more evidence, according to the author. Heart health. Cordyceps may have a beneficial effect on heart health. For example, a 2019 mouse study tested the effect of Cordyceps on the heart in mice compared with a placebo, finding that it prevented heart enlargement by reducing oxidative stress. This matters because the buildup of harmful oxidative stress in the heart can lead to cardiac hypertrophy. Some researchers attribute this to Cordyceps containing adenosine, which is a naturally occurring compound that may have heart protective effects. In addition, the effect of Cordyceps on blood fats like triglycerides may be indirectly linked to a lower risk of heart disease because a higher level in the blood is a risk factor for heart problems. Again, we need more evidence. Some improvements in arrhythmia and bradycardia and tachycardia. Inflammation. Although short-term inflammation is important in the healing process, long-term inflammation can lead to diseases. Research from 2020 has shown that when human cells are exposed to Cordyceps, special proteins that increase inflammation in the body become suppressed. Because of these potential effects, researchers believe Cordyceps may serve as a useful anti-inflammatory supplement or drug. For example, in a 2022 animal study, researchers found that the fungus helped reduce inflammation related to arthritis, while other research has had similar findings in terms of asthma and allergic rhinitis. So potential, like this author seems to think that there's more research in humans needs to be done. Difficult to get and costly to harvest Cordyceps. So a synthetic version is used in supplements. A 2018 study used a dosage of 1,000 to 4,000 milligrams per day, which wasn't associated with side effects. Chinese study says non-toxic. Didn't contribute to any deaths or abnormalities. So and then looking at I just picked like 3 things, including the AI. Another thing, like the search assist from the DuckDuck AI, Cordyceps may help boost energy levels, improve athletic performance, and enhance immune function. It has also been associated with potential anti-aging and anti-cancer properties, although more research is needed to confirm these benefits. Cordyceps is a type of fungus known for its potential health benefits, particularly in traditional medicine. Here are some of the key benefits associated with cordyceps. Energy and athletic performance. Boost energy levels. Cordyceps may help increase energy and reduce fatigue. Improves athletic performance. It is often used by athletes to enhance endurance and performance during physical activities. Immune function. Enhances immune response. Cordyceps is believed to stimulate the immune system, potentially improving the body's ability to fight infections and diseases. Anti-aging and anti-cancer properties. Potential anti-aging effects. Some studies suggest that cordyceps may have properties that help delay aging. Anti-cancer potential. Research indicates that cordyceps might inhibit the growth of certain cancer cells, although more studies are needed to confirm these effects. Additional benefits. Supports heart health. Cordyceps may contribute to cardiovascular health by improving blood circulation. Regulates stress. It may help the body manage stress, promoting overall mental well-being. Energy boost. Increases energy levels and reduces fatigue. Athletic performance. Enhances endurance and physical performance. Immune function. It stimulates the immune system for better defense. Anti-aging may help delay signs of aging. Anti-cancer, potential to inhibit certain cancer cell growth. Heart health. Improves blood circulation and cardiovascular health. And stress management. It aids in coping with stress and promotes mental health. So this is an article from BBC Good Food. It says parasitic fungus that grows inside the body of insect larvae. There are more than 350 different species, but it's Cordyceps sinensis that has a long history of use in traditional Chinese medicine, whilst it and Cordyceps militaris are the most well studied. So, these supplements have increased in popularity thanks to many purported benefits of cordyceps and other so-called functional mushrooms. So health benefits of cordyceps may include anti-inflammatory, may regulate the immune system, may help the body manage stress, may support healthy skin, may support healthy aging, may support heart health, may support energy and alleviate fatigue, may enhance muscle repair after exercise, and may inhibit the growth of certain cancers. While rich in potential benefits of cordyceps, rich in plant compounds with antioxidant properties. Cordyceps contains polyphenols, compounds that have antioxidant properties. These may help minimize cell and tissue damage caused by natural metabolic processes called oxidation. In so doing, they help lower the risk of chronic illnesses like heart disease and cancer. May be anti-inflammatory. Animal studies also suggest an anti-inflammatory effect from cordyceps, which may help relieve the effects of arthritis as well as allergic rhinitis and asthma. However, we are yet to see the same effects mirrored in humans. May regulate the immune system. Cordyceps appears to stimulate a type of immune cell called natural killer cells, as well as increase monocyte concentrations of white blood cells and reduce inflammatory markers. However, the mechanism behind these immune effects needs further investigation. May help the body manage stress. A 2024 study that examined and extracts C. sinensis first in a test tube and then in a clinical trial of 40 human participants found that the fungus may have adaptogenic properties, meaning that it may help the body better cope with stress, may support healthy skin, The same 2024 study found that the antioxidant properties of cordyceps appear to increase the production of collagen in the skin, potentially helping the delay of signs of aging. These findings are encouraging. However, the study used an extract from mycelium of the C. sinensis, which raises questions as to whether the same results would be relevant using other species or cultivated versions of the fungus. Some more research is needed. May support healthy aging. Animal studies suggest that cordyceps may be helpful in extending the lifespan of insects and rodents. Again, more research, especially in human trials, are needed to validate these findings. May support heart health. Animal studies suggest benefits of the heart include reducing oxidative stress. More human trials are needed, although one 2022 review of 19 human trials did find that human participants with arrhythmia had improvements in some associated markers. May support energy and alleviate fatigue. An extract of cordyceps may help the body's production of ATP. This molecule is needed to deliver energy to the muscles. In this way, cordyceps may improve how the body uses oxygen, helping us feel more energized. May enhance repair after exercise. One 2024 study of 14 young adults who were supplemented with 1 gram of cordyceps prior to a high-intensity interval training session found those who took the supplement experienced less muscle damage and faster cell repair, allowing for speedy recovery and greater tolerance to exercise. Again, more research is needed because some older studies contradict these findings. And then, lastly, may inhibit the growth of cancer. Studies appear to show that cordyceps may slow the growth of certain cancers. These may include lung, colon, skin, breast, and liver cancer. These studies have been performed in laboratory settings or on animal models, so although encouraging, we cannot yet place reliance or take conclusions from them. So this one also is 1,000 to 4,000 milligrams. Safe, or they suggest that's safe. Suggested it's safe for use for up to 3 weeks. Some people have reported mild side effects, including diarrhea, constipation, stomach discomfort. There was another. There was another one that talked about like some other people found that it helps people sleep, and so I don't think I'm the only one that reduce inflammation, improve respiratory health, increase physical performance. Well, a lot of these are similar, regular, like, I think there might be like a slight benefit, like when during extra, like cardiovascular exercise. I think there's like, from my own experience, I've noticed like, slight benefit from that. I think it might cross the blood-brain barrier as well. I think it improves cognition just slightly. I think it kind of improves brain health. I could be wrong on that, but I think it crosses the BBB. But there was somebody else that wrote something about like sugar, liver support. And I'm not seeing that article. Right now, I'm just kind of. There was like, but somebody else wrote something else about that, and I don't remember where. or at least noticed that as well. And I wasn't really expecting that. I wasn't expecting, I think, a lot of people take it as like an aphrodisiac, and like a athletic performance enhancer. Um, but I think the reason I'm gonna continue taking that medicine or that supplement for now is because I think it helps me. I think it crosses the limit. I think it helps me concentrate a little bit, and I think it helps me sleep as well. And so that's huge. I mean that's kind of like a something that and, something that improves cognition and something that improves and something that's noticeable at least for me. From my own personal perspective, something that improves cognition and something that maybe slightly reduces fatigue, slightly improves physical performance, athletic performance, and something that helps me sleep. Like I don't know why it helps me sleep. I think there's it improves cardiovascular. I think it improves like I've also read things about improving blood flow to the brain, and various other ways that it can improve the but I noticed that right away. In terms of sleep, I noticed like I don't notice like a big difference in terms of like athletic performance increase. Well, maybe like a small difference in terms of like a athletic performance increase, but and like a small difference in terms of like like a small but noticeable in terms of like cognition, and then a more significant difference in helping me fall asleep instead of sleep. So like to me it's worth trying. Hey, or worth trying for me, and I think I'm gonna stay on it for a little while. But anyway, like I think I tried this one. Yeah, that's the one and it kind of has a funky smell. It kind of has a weird smell. So it's like it's easy to not like for some reason it doesn't it doesn't have a good taste, doesn't have a good smell, but it has good effects. So like there's a bunch of these now. There's like this is from Amazon. I just typed in Cordyceps, and there's a lot of different options. Some of these articles in 1,000 I've kind of been doing two of these, like one in the morning, one in the evening, one at night, and so it's like 1,500 there. That's what I've been doing so far, and so far so good in terms of like the benefit. I think it's just helped me. I mean, it's helped me sleep. It was huge, and exactly why that is, I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah. So that's all I got today. Yeah, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not gonna like try to like tell you to buy Cordyceps or whatever, or something that you can consider with whoever your healthcare provider is. I'm just sharing my own experience and things that I've learned. Anyway, hope you have a good day.